people could be trying to like tell this person that you are doing something that's not correct, or especially for maybe some sort of field you're appearing in, what you're doing is incorrect. So again, this could be something where somebody's not feeling confident, or they're losing their confidence, or they're feeling like they're not feeling great at this point, needing to look into their own world and connect to their sense of self, but there is this darkness they're trying to turn away from. And it could be something that is like staring them in the face and they keep looking away from it, but it may be following them around and like pestering them to take a look at something they're not acknowledging when it comes to their self-worth, because this person may pride themselves a lot on like 3D, or it's not even bad to do that, but it's like there's something deeper than the material world that needs to be looked at when it comes to really acknowledging a deep sense of inner self-worth, not appearance, not clothes, not makeup, not body type, not body shape. Something when it comes to the soul, the growth of the soul, the growth of the like connection to your higher self, the development of connecting to the higher self, to feel more confident. Because maybe you, if you're relating to this or this person, or however you're connecting to this, maybe you're basing a lot of how you feel on connections to things. Maybe you don't have an awareness of the inner world, or you're looking towards the outer world to feel more confident, to come into success. Maybe you just don't have an awareness of, why am I really focused on my body and I look good and I am in the stereotype of the attraction, like what's so-called attractive, and I have nice clothes and I have nice things and I have money and I have a nice car and I have a nice house, but I feel horrible. And it's like, people don't realize that there's so, when they say it goes so much deeper, it's like there's the 3D, and this is why you'll see people like in the world, and it's like they may not have their hair done, they may have clothes on that are like messy or like just like disheveled, like it's like they just have maybe like are not matching their clothes, or like they have no makeup on, like what's going on with that person, like are they okay? It's like they could not be mentally ill, or they could have some sort of mental illness, whatever the case may be. It doesn't really matter. Or I mean, it's just like the person could be really in tune to, it's like it could go really on the scale of like being really in tune to the 3D, or being really in tune to like the inner world. Or you can find the medium of being kind of balanced, which is the wise minded too, I guess, of being kind of balanced in between the two, and having like the inner world where you dive deep down into like what's within you, and you figure out like your inner thoughts and your dialogue that's going on in your mind, how to slow down the mind, how to like captivate thoughts, how to capture thoughts, how to connect to thoughts, how to bring thoughts into motion, into action, into the physical world, how to pull from the ethers into reality, how to dive into the ethers from the connection to the soul, to the self, to the like to the universe. And it's like a whole different reality when you connect to the depths of the inner self. And that's why you'll see some people who are like just throwing clothes on from like the last week of whatever they've been doing, and like they're like just throwing their hair up, or they're just like not brushing their hair, and you're like, what? Or it's like some people could be good at balancing out both, and like, or some people could put like 50-50 in, or some people could be like really on the scale of 100 and 100. But my point is, this could be something where you could be not have a high, and I'm not saying either way is bad. I'm just saying this, it's like it goes all over. Everything's pretty much a scale, and it goes all over. Like you could be on the scale of having this awareness of like being really tied to like work, and so that's not bad, but I'm saying like really tied into like 3D mentality things, which is like, you know, you have a car, you have a house, you have everything in the 3D that appears good, that your world looks good, but you could feel awful, you could feel not fulfilled, you could feel like, I'm not happy with where I am, although it looks like to the outside world I should be happy, I should appear happy, everything looks good, I have by standards a great life, but I feel awful. So there is this deeper dive into the self that you could take, and starting obviously with like quieting the mind, meditation. I mean, there would be like so many classes you could go through. My suggestion is just starting the process of doing that, or learning about it, because I can't just sit here and explain it. It's like take forever. Just making you aware that there is that option. I mean, it kind of takes you away from the it's like the idea of really having a high emphasis on caring about a lot of the materialistic things. Like you don't really need to buy things other than the food you need to eat, and pay your bills, and it's like really, that's really what you need to be doing, whatever it is you do for like a hobby to keep you grounded, I guess. So yeah, I mean, if this resonated with anyone, so I may just cut out the first part, because it's kind of just like a scramble until the energy picks up, and then it kind of makes more sense as you pick up the end of the reading more. So yeah.